Word on the street. Word on the street.
Good morning.
Good morning, Courtney. We gotta work better with the communication, baby, because the Comcast people were here. I tried to put it in the WOS chat, but you didn't see it, so
yeah.
that's
But
all
I
right.
appreciate the update and happy word on the street. I'm on House Street with these three gentlemen. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, TY, man.
TY,
L Buggy.
L Buggy.
What are they, a group?
Well, they're all friends, and we're on House Street, and they were just all conversating this morning. Are you guys a group?
They sound like a rock group or a rap group or a soul group.
Yeah, word. Thanks. Appreciate that.
She just went hard.
Yeah, we're gonna drop something.
She just went hard.
But yeah,
She said,
all
"It
this-
look like I'm about to drop a mixtape." Oh shit!
I know.
But you wanna hear
The way
about-
y'all was introducing yourself, I thought, okay, we got a mixtape. All right.
I know,
Yeah, I
Babs
like
is
that.
a vibe. So what's the word on the street, guys?
Hey, word on the street of New Haven, right? The only thing I want to know is why every time I go somewhere, I get robbed by this dude
What?
in New Haven. Yes. And you want
Where?
to know his name?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Mayor.
89. 89. The freaking gas price is too freaking high in New Haven. That's the only thing that was popping in New Haven. Gas prices. Other than that, we live out here in New Haven.
What's the most you found gas the last time you went?
Sure. Every time I go, I get robbed.
And what about you guys? What's the word on the street?
Word on the street. I'm gonna elaborate on what he just said. The main reason why the prices is going up on everything in Connecticut is because they want rich people here only. This is the most demonic state in the country. They want the elite here only. They don't want minorities here. So the only way to do that in a peaceful manner without everybody blacking out is raise the prices till you can't take it no more and move. That's the goal here in Connecticut.
You agree with that? Oh, that loud.
Oh man, see, this happens every day in New Haven. You know? Every day.
Oh, not the iPhone.
Okay, wait. So you agree with that, right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Too much. Word is why a black man can't get disability in the way.
Yep. I know.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
how often, like, do you guys drive every day?
Yeah, I drive all the time.
So-
And there's one thing I want to know about in New Haven. Like, you know, the crazy stuff that's happening with the police out in the world. Like, this is crazy. Like, this world is all twisted up. Like in Buffalo, like 4 Black African Americans get killed out there and only 2 whites get killed. And this man that got caught, all he does is he don't get roughed up, get choked up, get slammed up. You know what I'm saying? Like this is crazy. Like this world is all twisted.
Then they had the nerve to show footage of him in the holding cell eating McDonald's with a coffee. After you just murdered how many people, bro? You was Mickey D's? Really? Like, we catch a breach of peace, we get turkey and bread or a cheese and bread around here. You might get a cup of milk, but this dude was just sitting there living his best life, chilling. Didn't look scared at all. Cops escorting him everywhere he goes. Like, he didn't look enthused about, or he didn't look like he regretted anything he did.
Right.
He didn't look like he's gonna have to suffer any severe consequences. That's why he was just so nonchalant about it.
Yeah. I think we all, the community, we need to stick together, you know what I'm saying? And just go in. Feel me? We all should all just go in.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Go in. What does that mean?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Live life. Live life.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, live life.
Got nervous. He was like,
Yeah,
"Oh."
no, nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, listen, some of us is ready for revolution. So I was just trying to find out where we got to meet up at.
Oh,
She's
like,
down.
like whenever in New Haven, it ain't hard to find. No,
Do you guys feel like, seeing everything that's happening right now, like, are you losing hope in the country and all that?
I lost hope in my city a long time ago. When I was younger out here, the kids could ride their bike all across town, be all in the middle of nowhere. It was safe to do that. You know what I mean? Stuff was still happening, but it was for those people that involved themselves and signed up for that type of life. But now it's like you don't know anybody could be a victim.
Right.
You could be an innocent person. You could be an old lady coming down the street, just somebody minding your business, and you'll get caught in a crossfire. It wasn't like that when we was younger. When we was kids, we actually had fun out here. It was more activities. We had Pop Warner, baseball, track, summer programs, all of that. We have none of that now. So what do you think the youth and the rest of the community is going to do? They're going to hit the street. They can't go where the rich people is at because, they give us a hard time. They make it very clear we're not accepted. So like he said, we just got to stick together and play the cards we was dealt.
Do you guys have kids too?
Yeah, I have 3.
Does it make you nervous raising them in the
Yes,
city?
my son mainly. My daughters, I pretty much don't worry about, but my son, it really bothers me because he's 6'2", and that's all you got to be is black and big walking around here, and they'll give you a problem. They'll give you a problem. Like me, for instance, I'm small, so I look harmless, so they'll let me go by. But then when one of the big guys come by, then they'll give them a hard time. Like it's like that's my biggest fear, my son.
What about you?
I have a 24-year-old,
Okay.
and my daughter is 12. My kids, I raised my kids right. I love I love my town, I love New Haven. You know what I'm saying? I can't even front. New Haven is where it's at. Everybody know that. And then especially when you ride on the highway, first thing you see is Connecticut, New Haven. That's live.
Yeah.
That's live. So
What do you love about it the most?
New Haven,
Yeah.
it's a lot of jobs out. It's a lot of jobs out here. It's money out here. It's money. They trying to build stuff. You know what I mean? Trying to build stuff for people to live right, to raise their kids right. They building new apartments, all that. I
You
they
agree
doing
with
good in
that? Yeah.
And New Haven it's nothing bad about New Haven. It's how you live your life. You know what I'm saying? New Haven it's anywhere you go, anybody can get shot, whatever. But that's everywhere. But at the end of the day, New Haven is where it's at. Like anywhere. You just maintain your business and take care of what you gotta do and mind your business, you'll be fine.
I think that's very real, right?
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
real.
it's true. You gotta just
Facts.
handle yourself.
Facts.
Yep.
That's reality.
Yes.
That's definitely reality. I agree with that.
I'm gonna ride for my town, regardless of what. And anybody that know me out here, they know.
See, that's why y'all should put a mixtape out, cause
Right.
Yeah.
come on now.
That's Bubba Sparks over there. That's Bubba Sparks.
Do you love New Haven?
I'm from outside, but I'm raised in New Haven.
Yeah. And you guys were all born and raised here, right? Okay.
Yeah, New
Oh,
Haven Hospital.
not me. I was born in North Carolina.
Oh, really?
I was
Okay.
raised up in North Carolina. I mean, born in North Carolina, but raised in New Haven.
Yeah.
So that's how I know New Haven so good.
How old were you when you moved here?
When I came to New Haven,
Yeah.
I was let's see, 4.
Okay. So
My
yeah.
sister was 3.
Okay.
Yep. When I came to New Haven, and I liked it, and I never went back. And I was always the type to go back and forth to North Carolina because I love North Carolina. It's nice out there too. You know what I'm saying? It's cheap living out there.
Yeah.
Nothing high out there. Gas prices way lesser. Those guys out there don't rob you.
Do you think you guys will stay in New Haven for the rest of your life? Or ever move? No? Where would you move to? South Carolina? Okay. What about you?
Definitely like probably a Vermont or a Maine kind of guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got a baby on the way, so
You're
he's
probably
been-
staying for a while.
Yeah, so, you know what I mean? So
Well, at least you
yeah.
love it here,
Yeah,
you
I love it,
know?
New Haven. Like I said, New Haven is not a bad place to live. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere you can live in New Haven, so I'm not gonna even front like that. It's just the stuff that's going out in the world, like the races and stuff. Like it got to
Yeah.
get better. It just got to get better.
How do you think it can get better though?
if people would just mind their business and stay their nose out of everybody's business, everybody will be okay.
Mm.
And number one rule, we all know that you can snitch on a 1,000 people, doesn't mean that the police can protect you.
What about you?
I agree with what he say.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when it comes to whatever you want to call it, telling, snitching, a lot of times people put themselves in that situation by signing up for something they wasn't built for.
Yeah.
If you don't put yourself in a situation where you're forced to tell, you won't ever have to worry about that. You know what I mean? For example, if you know that you don't have the physical capability to do hard time, I wouldn't recommend going to do something illegal. You know what I mean?
Right.
You gotta know what you are capable of and stay in your lane. That's the best advice I could give you here, because once you out of your lane, now whatever happened to you is your fault, your responsibility, because you chose to go down that road.
Yeah, I was raised by a stop sign. I was taught not to tell on folks. That's how we do it in New Haven.
Okay. I always ask people, like, I'll meet people and they're like, oh, I can rap. And I'm like, can you rap for me? And they said no. So you can rap if you want.
Nah, you know, I was just being real. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was raised by a stop sign. Mama told us not to tell on folks.
Okay, go ahead.
I was not talking loud enough. You heard me, right?
Babs, you want to add in anything?
Oh no, what are y'all doing for the rest of the day?
Enjoying the breeze and the fresh air out here and the sunlight. And thank God for waking us up this morning to see the talk on this phone.
That part right there.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Are you guys going anywhere? Or just gonna chill?
You know me, I do anything, ride around, look at people, you know. Find something to do, you know, we just passed the law, so there's nothing to be afraid of. You know, if we're gonna be real, we're gonna be real. I smoke weed. That's the best thing to do in New Haven is smoke weed and go to work and mind your business.
Okay. And what are you gonna do today?
I'm a more of a standby kind of guy. I basically go by the phone, so I'm pretty much stationary until some action call, and then I'm out like a bat out of hell.
I move when the wind blows. When the wind blows.
Yeah. And what are you doing today? Just gonna chill?
Big Blue right here. This is where we fish at. That's what we do anyway. We go fishing. We sit out there on the fish with our hats on and just drink beer and smoke marijuana.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to add on?
No, I enjoyed this conversation. Enjoy the day. Be safe.
You too. Thank you. You too.
Okay.
Have a blessed one.
You could dance if you want. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Beth.
Thank you, Courtney, for another group of guys.